I mean, I think, man, you know what I mean? Dealing with our sisters, man, we gotta find a better way to deal with our sisters, man.
Sisters.
Yeah, man, because our sisters are too beautiful, and we too beautiful as black men to be caught up in the bullshits that we caught up, man. I don't even, for real, man. Regardless, man, that even though the word bitch might come out your mouth, it might even sound sweet when it come out your mouth when you say it. But at the end of the day, man, ain't nobody calling my daughter no bitch in front of me, man. Ain't nobody calling my sister no bitch in front of me. Ain't nobody calling my mother no bitch in front of me. You know what I mean? And if I'm not going to allow that, then I got to have some constraints on myself with what I'm hitting the sister with out my mouth. You know what I mean? And I know that she don't even take it as a form of disrespect because I'm not giving it to her in a disrespectful tone.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, there's a whole lot of better words, man, that I can say to you and that I want you to accept as some real shit. Don't make me have to be like, bitch, and for you to think that it's real. Like, I can't call you a flower and you be like, that nigga, you just corny. The fuck? All right, flower is corny, baby, but I don't want to call you a bitch. So I'm using flower. I use the word flower instead of bitch now. And my nigga, don't call me a flower. Now she want to fight me because I'm calling her a fucking flower. God damn.
Shit is crazy, right? They just want you to fucking automatically just disrespect.
Yeah, but the word nigga, I'm going to give it to y'all, man. I'm going to give y'all one definition of the word nigga, man. And I'm going to keep it real with you, man. At the end of the day, no matter who was the first person to say it, or how it was laid down, at the end of the day, the common understanding of the word nigga is that's the word that a white person used when they last pointed at you.
Nigger.
When a white person at his last point with you, that's when it's most likely those type of words might be flying around. Now, I mean, when brothers just do it out of talking and all that, that's just a culture mix-up. But that word came from when white person, at the end of the day, was at his point with your ass. And I'm going to tell you straight up and down. We have never got nowhere in America until we got to that last point with them. Because, trust me, when, what's her name? That didn't want to get up on the bus? What's her name again?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks, yeah. When Rosa Parks didn't get up that day on the bus,
yeah,
she was at her last point with their ass that day. Trust me. When Martin Luther King was walking and marching and all of that, he was at their last point.
yeah.
When Malcolm X was saying what he was saying, he was at their last point. And if these brothers didn't do what they did, if certain things wasn't going down, we wouldn't have never got nowhere. We would still be being lied to worse than the levels that we're being lied to now. So if being at their last point is going to get us somewhere again, because we need more places to go, then yeah, son, you're going to have to call me a nigga. I'm sorry. I'm wear that proudly. Yeah. Because cooperation never got us nowhere. Cooperating, we was cooperating. They was like, yo, son, they said try to pick they was like, yo, we got mad cotton for you to pick, right? So we was like, all right, we pick the cotton. Then they was like, so we was like, yo, here, yo, son, we picked 40 years of cotton for you, son. They was like they wanted us to pick more. We was like they want us to pick all cotton that ever existed. We was like, come on now. No. We had to get to their last point. No. Now that's why we don't pick cotton no more. And thanks to cotton gin and all other kind of industrial things. But at the same time, son, brothers had to get to a certain point, man. Because if you keep cooperating with somebody, it's like when you go to work and you at your job and you know you deserve a raise. Or you know you deserve that position. You feel where I'm coming from, Lord? If you don't go to the boss and say, listen, man, I'm at that point, you're not going to get it. You're going to continue cooperating. That's how people going to feel. So cooperation has never got us anywhere.
You're right. I'm glad I had this talk with you.
You feel what I'm saying? You have to go to the person and say, listen, man, I feel like I'm going on like this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I deserve better. Know what I mean? And if you want me to do even a little extra for that, I can even do that. But let's just get on the plane that this is the respect that I need to go forward. That's it. So y'all can take that however y'all want to take that out there, world. But I'm giving it to y'all like that. Because we ain't going to get nowhere. Trust me. Unless you still trying to be like somebody. You want to be like Bill Gates? You want to be like Scarface? You want to be like Jason? You want to be like Freddy Krueger? You want to be like Superman? Who you want to be like? This is the country to be like somebody. Who you want to be like? Who you wanna be like? Just don't be your motherfucking self. Mm-hmm. Who you wanna be like? Just don't be your motherfucking self.
That's real shit.
Who you wanna be like? 'Cause you don't even know your damn self. You ain't even got no choice but to be like somebody because you don't even know who the hell, you don't even know how to be you. So you gotta be like somebody. Choose who? Tiger Woods who? Who? And trust me, man, when you stop trying to be like somebody else, or when we stop trying to be like somebody else, or really, I ain't even gonna get into it whether or not, because that's a whole subconscious thing, but if we could say, yo, we gonna spend a little bit of time with ourselves and organize ourselves and boom, 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 I bet anybody any amount of money that we advance 50 times more better and faster and be a better contributors to the whole planet and all of humanity if we do this. And if we don't do that, then I hope y'all get ready. Because right now, it's $2 an hour for a job. You know what I mean? And it's going to get worse. Because they don't have no money. See, the government don't have no money. But they got $40 trillion to be bailing people out. And they got $9 trillion for this. And they got $30 trillion for that. And they got $50 trillion for this. And they got $1 trillion for that. But they ain't got no money. You feel me? So if that's where we want to be at, go ahead, man. Play games, man.